Dante, where are you going? I don't have time to. Cheers. Bye bye, Vader. Is this thing on? It's on. Hi, baby, you're watching. My toddler is over there drawing some of those like water pad toys. So it is May 8th, 2025, the apparition of St. Michael. What an amazing day it is because our Pope has been selected. So yeah, I'm a bit speechless because one, he is an American Pope, and it's just like reading his profile and learning about him has been pretty incredible for someone to lead such a life. Hi, baby. You want water? Okay. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But yes, Pope has been elected. It's been an amazing day just watching how the story unfolded on EWTN, and the YouTube live stream has been incredible. So it's just been an amazing experience to be a part of. So lots of prayers for Pope Leo XIV, and I guess we'll just wait and see what he has in store for us. As far as what I wanted to chat a little bit about in this video was the snippets of my life the other day when I was in office that you saw right before this chat. And it was me trying to figure out if I could, or trying to see if I could do the hours of the Little Office of the Blessed Virgin Mary while I was in the office. So I actually do the Gregorian chant for them, so it takes a little bit longer since you're obviously singing, so that takes a bit longer than just plainly speaking the Latin words. And I was actually pretty surprised because I was able to do matins and lauds on the drive to work, and then when I got to the office, which was around 10 o'clock, I did terce, which is the third hour usually said at 9 o'clock. I had to skip prime because I'm not free at 6 a.m. usually getting the house in order and everyone ready, or all the clothes and the food, or helping out with my husband when everyone's getting ready in the morning. Sorry if you can hear my toddler playing in the background. But yeah, and then I was able to do sext at lunch, and then I believe I did none afterwards, 3 o'clock. When I left work at 4 o'clock, that's when I did Vespers and Compline, and that pretty much ends my day for reciting the Little Office of the Blessed Virgin Mary. I do believe that the little hours are actually really easy to start with if you're planning on starting on learning the Little Office. It takes around 7 minutes to do those little hours. And then, or if you want to start to learn all those three, or also the plus side. Oops, 1 second. Yes? There you go. You want to try? And then the plus side about learning the little hours is that they fall into the prayers. They're a repeat of the prayers during lauds for the most part, especially at least during the regular year. So that is one way to start building up your confidence and getting used to the little office. Otherwise, Vespers is usually the most important hour because that is the beginning of the church day. So that is one other important hour that you can start first. And aside from that, I actually feel like Matin and Lauds are some of the harder hours because they're very long and they change. I believe it is Matins that changes because they have different readings depending on what day it is, kind of like the Rosary has different readings depending on what day it is, or Rosary has different mysteries. So those ones I wouldn't really recommend as a beginner to learn. But yes, definitely start small, whatever you can comfortably learn. And for me, I started learning with Veronica Brandt's videos. She has a Udemy course on learning Gregorian chant with the Little Office of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and that was my starting point at my house is getting pretty busy, so I'm gonna go play with my family. But yes, I would definitely recommend checking out Veronica Brandt's course if you want to learn Little Office of the Blessed Virgin Mary. But as far as my goals for doing that for the Sabbatine privilege, I think it's totally doable. So I can't wait to meet up with my spiritual director the day before my kid's baptism, or 2 days before my kid's baptism. And that way I can get his advice and perhaps finally enroll in the Brown Scapular. So I'm really excited. There's so much to look forward to this Easter season. An amazing time with the Pope being selected, and just lots to look forward to. Mother's Day is on Sunday, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there and your mothers as well. And God bless. Take care. Bye.